Smoke alarm test. Smoke alarm test. Oh yeah, this is the landing smoke alarm, by the way. The reason why I have it is because, well, let me tell you a story. Well, it ain't really a story, this actually happened. It was chirping as usual. I made a video about that. It was about 17 seconds long of you hearing the chirping noises. This was on the ceiling then, of course, because it doesn't work when it's not on the mounting bracket. So, this had a radio link base on it, which that was the bracket. It was radio link, so it's wireless. It's not wired up. But basically, it was chirping. And then when Dad was making toast, and it was kind of and then he was burning the toast over and over again. It didn't catch fire, luckily, but the smoke alarms went off, and it was the hallway one that triggered the sensor, not the landing one. But since the landing one was broken, he went up to the landing one anyway and tried hushing it from there when he was supposed to do it from the hallway one, because that one's near the kitchen, and the landing one has never detected a single bit of smoke in its lifetime. In its 10 years, because it's already reached the end of its life. That's why it was chirping. And now this one's battery's low. Have to replace batteries. Luckily I have a spare battery in here. I keep spare smoke alarm batteries in here. But basically he kept hushing it. The bracket was broken, so then he was hushing it, and then it slid off a bit, and then the smoke alarm didn't work anymore, but it would still work. But he just slid it off the base, and then it didn't work. And then he still kept hushing it, even though it still wasn't that one. If it was still on the base anyway, it still wouldn't hush anyway, because it wasn't that one that went off. So then he tried sliding it back on, and then there was a few sparks coming out of it, because it was not being connected properly. He does not know what he's doing with smoke alarms at all. And then he left it for a bit, and then he tried hushing it again, and then it fell off onto the soft bit here. It fell onto the soft bit, and then he was still trying to hush it on the button. He was still doing that on the smoke alarm, and then he was like, "Oh, effing sake!" And then he slammed it on the landing floor, and then chucked it downstairs. And then about 5 minutes later, the other smoke alarm stopped sounding, but now this one doesn't work anymore because of that. Now that the video is going over limit, let's start the video. This is an EI161. Of course it doesn't work, but it wouldn't work anyway because I don't have the mounting bracket. It's still on the ceiling, but this is just a 9-volt battery for smoke alarms. Here we have Here we have this EI100B from ICO, used for RVs, but this can also be used in your home. So let's test it. Get my ear protection on. God, it's got one heck of an alarm on it, some loud. Now let's test this low battery thing, states KD134A. Damn. Right, test these two. We have another states KD134A. The alarm's higher pitched. It's also newer too. We have this Kiddie i9040. Yeah. Pretty decent smoke alarm is the Kiddie i9040. Yeah, I'm going to have to put that spare battery into that soon. I'll make a video of that low battery smoke alarm. Well, it basically is already, so I'm going to... My flashes just went out. Let me just... Maybe the battery's low. Let me just put my... Oh, don't do this to me. Where's my charger? I would stop the recording right now, but I can't. I need to do a smoke alarm video. Oh, man. Oh, the battery was low. Silly me. Now, back onto the video since it's way over limit now. We have this EI Electronics EI100B. It's mounted weirdly, it's mounted like sideways. Oh yeah, and there's a bit of discoloration in the horn. It's like yellow, it's hard to see, but I'm not going to open it, so it's only held on by a nail and it might fall off. We have a smoke alarm here, or what used to be a smoke alarm. Well, that should be getting a new smoke alarm for that. That's the radio link base anyway, it's not a normal one. Still not happy because of what that happened, because there needs to be a smoke alarm upstairs or downstairs, or at least two downstairs if there's a heat alarm. Speaking of heat alarms, here we have this one EI164 heat alarm. Get it? Yeah. This one's due to be replaced this month anyway, it says July 2019. I do not know how I'm going to get up here and show you, but it says it up there, but I can't really show you. That also has a radio link base, of course. We'll test it. Ah man. I've got to hold my phone carefully. Yeah. Oh. What the hell? Something just happened. Bear with me a minute. Oh wait. This video is going way over limits. I'm rushing, and now I'm going to have to put the smoke alarm back on tighter. In fact, I'll test it as it is. So just, alright. I should stay in place now. I don't know why it's going off every time I'm trying to test it. I'm holding it in my phone in a weird position. Test it. There we go. About time. I've just fixed this smoke alarm. That's why it's still dodgy even today. But it took a while for me to fix it. But I have fixed it. But it's still dodgy. Probably because it needs to be replaced. I don't know. But it still happens. Now here we have this in the hallway. See, I'm going to end up dropping my phone. Just give me a sec while I try and get my phone in a better position. It's hard as well because I'm holding my power bank at the same time. That should be better maybe. Alright guys, let me just put my power bank down. It'll reach anyway, so... Sorry that this video is way over limit, it's just because I'm rushing and I keep making mistakes. Here we have this EI161 smoke alarm, ionisation. We have ionisation smoke alarms in our house. Yeah, this one's still not dodgy yet, even though it looks really old. But it's not, it's actually newer than the heat alarm. And yet it's not like, even the heat alarm is whiter and it's older. Well, yeah. If the carbon monoxide alarm, which I'll show you right now, if the carbon monoxide alarm was working, I'd test that, but it doesn't work, so yeah, I guess I'll have to end it here. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next video.